This is my second video about this. Um, Definitely since the deportations, it has gotten a lot quieter and a lot cleaner. The trash on the street has disappeared. The number of vehicles blaring unusually loud engines has disappeared. A lot of the cart problems, like you go to a grocery store and there are no grocery carts. It used to be you go to a grocery store and there are no grocery carts, like over and over and over. Now all of a sudden they're all back, even during peak hours. So, you know, I can understand if it's like you're told, America stole this land, this was our ancestral land. Yeah, you're going to come over here angry. But I'm tired of it. I didn't steal shit from you. Um, can you please be more respectful with the trash and the noise and the grocery carts and other things, probably? I hope the answer is yes. In my policy, holographic money, because the AI knows body continuity, people would be able to go across the border because the AI would be able to tell us if someone was a problem. You want to come either side, north to south, south to north. Go where you want. You'd even be able to win a spot auction up here. You wouldn't have to be an American citizen to win a spot auction in the land, because each person can only win 10 maximum. So, small time landlords own 40, 50 properties, right? Why is rent so high? Why are house values so high? Because people own monopolies. Monopoly? You stop on a place owned by somebody else, and they own it. Right? Now you have to pay them for being there. It's totally crooked. It's like how the Lord was about pedophilia. Did the Holy Book really get told to us to write, or did they make it up? They made it up. Well, why'd they make it up? Kids. That's what they did. I wish that wasn't the case, but that's the only way to say it. So, yeah. I noticed the deportations have made it way quieter and way cleaner. Wish that wasn't the case. Wish people felt free to go where they wanted without being bitter about who owns it now. You know what I mean? So, holographic money is a united world overhaul. I hope China does it with us, Russia does it with us, Europe, everybody does it, because I just think it's a better idea than letting the Tower of Babel policies go on. You don't want money with your life on it? What if it was standardized? Isn't a good ratio for free to work? 3 for free, 6 for the government. Now you're creating way less money than you normally make. And then civilian side actually has a pool of something to use. People still make water bottle sales despite water being everywhere. Water's freaking everywhere. People still make money on water bottles. So just because money will be everywhere doesn't mean it's not valuable. It's limited in. There's an out vent. So the pile will disappear as the pile piles up. So it's perfect. The current system sucks. Printed at your debt and taxed and only for war. Everybody's suffering. It's not a good system. Why does this land have to be roped off Americans only? For real. Same thing with Mexico. Why is Mexico so weird? I mean, holographic money would help fight the cartel. People here's my clause for criminals. If you're a criminal, because the law is crooked, I support you. If you're actually a robber and a thief, and you make victims to survive, rapist or whatever, kids are in cages, that's a criminal I don't support. You poison people, yeah, I don't support that. Even if it's lawful, even if you made the rules so you can do that, I don't support that. And if the only way you're breaking the law is because someone made living the life you wanted illegal, then I support your right to be a criminal, right? But it does come down to victims. Are you making victims? Are people suffering because you're doing what you want? That's the difference. So, yeah. The deportations have made it way, way, way quieter. Fewer trash. Grocery carts are at the grocery stores again. A lot less, problems. I am interested in people who are like, this is my ancestral home. Yeah, you should be able to earn a spot auction and come here, especially if you're nice. You're a nice civil person. You don't have any like aggressiveness toward your neighbors. Yeah, totally. You should be able to live someplace here. But I'm more for a looser sense of who owns it. Can you just go where you want? Is that okay? Is that enough? Does everyone you don't like need to leave? Because that's the downside to the, uh, as bad. I wouldn't, if I thought the deportations made it worse, only the jerks are left. I would say that, but I don't think that happened. I think the people who were causing problems on purpose, like psychological warfare, I'm going to trash it. I haven't heard any gunfire in a while either. I'm going to freaking steal grocery carts and cause huge amounts of noise to be an issue as revenge for someone stealing my ancestral home. That's problematic. Can you stop? I'm willing to work with you a lot about like movement rights and living rights, but don't trash my time just because you're mad about who used to own it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about that. So, unfortunately, I wish I could support Donald Trump and JD Vance, but they he supports circumcision. He supports God and Israel, which is a mistake. It is a huge mistake. So, as people have said, scammers get scammed. If you live your life with a lie, people who lie like the lies you live under can get a pass. They'll get like a cloak immunity. You won't detect they're fooling you. Like he believes God saved him. I've shot a lot of guns. It's not easy to hit something all of the time. On a new range and a new wind and things, even you could hit your scope, right? So, could have also been staged. Could be real. He could have really been like I was saved. I was saved from like bombs and attacks. A little bit different, I would have died, but there's plenty of good people I know who did die. They did get killed. So, nobody saved them. So, was I just lucky or chosen? You know. Definitely every time you say God, you get kids raped. R-worded. Like bad. An experience no one wants to have. Why'd you make pedophilia illegal if you're just gonna cut off all the baby dicks? That makes no sense. And who is that for? Them? Or is it so the girls are virgins? And if the girls are virgins, when do they like getting them? When they're young. So in the name of not being pedophiles, you fucking were huge pedophiles. I see an issue with that. I am so pissed off. Like, that has to change. I can't accept a president who likes Israel and supports circumcision. This shit is stupid. At the point in time, you can cancel a pregnancy with a pill, and especially if AI is watching everything, then you have no more reason for circumcision or any of those policies. Those policies are irrelevant. Yes, it might be uncomfortable to have sex with someone you don't want to have sex with, but you can cancel the whole pregnancy with a pill. Do you need to cut off all the baby dicks to stop that? Or can you just be a little more open with people's existences? So, yeah. As sad as I am about the deportations, I have to admit it made it way better. Like, if there was a problem, it was the people who were mad about this place having been Mexico before and now it's America. Those people were causing problems on purpose. Undeniable now. Clearly now, that's what had happened. Sad. I am totally down with like open spot auctions, border crossing with AI monitoring. Yeah, I'm totally for that. Because then only the people who are causing problems will be an issue, and the people who are nice neighbors wouldn't. Like, I didn't buy any cars in Southtown. Southtown is dangerous and scary. There were lots of people offering nice vehicles, but way out there in like unregulated space. I'm not going out there. I got a great deal on mine. I did. I talked him down because it was vibrating, and I didn't really know what the problem was. It was the motor mount, and that was cheap to fix, like $60. So yeah. Now it runs amazing. Anyway, that's my story on the deportations. For history, yeah, it made it way better. It made it cleaner. There's fewer grocery carts everywhere. There's fewer vehicles driving around going all the time. It still happens sometimes, but not nearly as much. Haven't heard gunshots in a while either. There used to be gunshots like at least once a week. Now it's like it's been a while. So hey, I've called Donald Trump an idiot before, but it's because he's supporting God and circumcision, and he's supporting freaking tariffs instead of holographic money. He could have done holographic money. Do you don't think China wouldn't want to work with you on a global AI? They would have jumped at that opportunity, especially coming from an artist. I'm not really defense affiliated. I'm pretty neutral slash anti. I think holographic money would have been a great alternative to God dollars and landlordism. But he went with, we're going to support Israel, which means slavery to the real government, which I can't be with, but maybe some of his policies were wise. Deporting the Mexican revolutionaries, people who knew that America had taken this whole area, and for like, they're mad. They want it back, and so they're going to come here and cause chaos, right? Were they just disguising themselves as family travelers? Were they really like soldiers? I wonder. So yeah, thanks for watching.